With Cameron Volume 1, maybe Volume 1 out of 1. I think this is the volume to end all volumes in one shot. So, feeling pretty good about it. But we're here at the Walmart in Austin, Texas to get some ingredients to teach everybody how to eat food. Everybody, everywhere, eating food every day. That's the name of the game right now. Everybody you know should be eating, and you should try to get everybody you know to be eating food all the time. See, you can go here and get food, but only if you're in a pinch. You know? I'm gonna teach you, if you're home, there's no reason you shouldn't do this. You know, they're welcoming us to get the food.
All right. Where to?
All right.
What do we start with?
What we're making today is a glass pan chicken bake all-in-one pan meal. It's going to include vegetables, potatoes, and chicken all in one meal. 5 minutes prep before and after, and it's going to be amazing. And you can make it every day for the rest of your life. And ignore all the haters for eating the same thing every day. It's what works. It's how you get results. And we're eating for fuel, and it's going to taste awesome. So don't worry about it. If you feel like you're sick of chicken, just every time you eat it, it's gonna taste great. So, okay, here's what we're looking for: chicken thighs. Typically, you know, this quality stuff. If you're gonna be eating a lot of chicken every single day, you're gonna want to spend some money on it. You know, and plus this is way less money than you're gonna spend going out. Like, you know, you go to Pie Pies and see what you'll pay for 3 pounds of chicken at Pie Pies. It's gonna be $20, maybe even more. This is $5. So we're gonna get these. Then you can get, these are boneless chicken thighs. We'll probably go over all this stuff at the house too. These are boneless chicken thighs. Never get chicken breasts, always get chicken thighs. I don't know why people are so obsessed with chicken breasts. Unless you're gonna fry them and make tenders or something, get these. I'll show you why when we're in the kitchen. I'll tell you why. Right. Check it out. These are fine. These are not boneless. So this recipe works the same with this. The only difference is you probably want to cook it like maybe 15 minutes longer. I've noticed that with the bone in there, it kind of takes a little bit longer, but it's pretty much the same method. The only difference is that during the prep at the end, you just have to remove the bones, which is so easy. So don't shy away from this. If this is what you see, this is all they have, get it. I actually like the way this tastes a lot better. I feel like this is a little too chickeny sometimes for my taste. I find that the bones add a lot, but you know, I'm trying to get the most expensive chicken here because they just eat the less, you know, these chickens live in a feedlot where this says free range. You're never gonna know that. It's marketing. But yeah, we're just gonna take their word for it that it's, you know, not fed. I don't know, but like you want some real chicken, go to a ranch, you know, or go to like an actual meat shop.
Go get your chicken.
All of this, I swear to you, is gonna be better than what you're gonna be eating just to eat because you're not eating. You know, I'm starving. You stop anywhere to get food, it's instantly gonna be better.
All right, what next?
Everyone thinks to cook meals you got to do everything fresh and it's complicated. Nah, just get frozen vegetables every time. In my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, it's actually better. So we got to find the right bag. Hold on, the president's calling me.
Nope.
Cameron speaking.
All right, so what top secret things you're talking about with the president there?
Just like defense stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just how to defend the country. It's easy for me, you know?
Yeah, no big deal,
deal.
Just typical big chocolate stuff.
Yeah, you know what's actually hard for me is finding California broccoli medley. This is it, this is what you want. Usually these places have like an organic section. Organic is always preferable. Always, you know. This is some of the most important stuff you could be doing with your money is buying food. So this is $1. This is obviously cheap as hell. You know, I wonder if they do have an Maybe we can do this video like a bunch of times, even though it's the same recipe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing
You know, with like a different fit.
Yeah, it's like a different grocery store. Say the same thing every time. People will be like, "Why are you still making the same thing?" I was like, "Well, facts don't change, people." Like, just grab a bunch of this stuff. Just grab a bunch of chicken, grab a bunch of frozen vegetables, grab a bunch of what we're about to get next, because you're gonna eat it every day. So just, you know, you're just saving yourself trips to the grocery store. Yeah, so that's another trick right there. Potatoes are always going to be in their own section. It's always going to say. It's not going to be next to, what's it called? The vegetables. So what you want with potatoes, what I like, is these shredded bags. And what you're looking for, and what you don't want, is oil added. Like you notice, a lot of these other ones, they'll have oil added. Like, let's see what these might have oil added to it. Yeah, see this vegetable oil? You don't want that in your food. Yeah, you don't want that anywhere near your food. Canola oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil. You don't want to be eating that stuff. You don't want it in your food.
Yeah, oil belongs in your car, not in your food.
Well, not those oils. Those oils might as well go in your car. You don't want to eat it every day. You eat one every once in a while, because if you go out to eat, they're going to use those oils. So a big deal. Your body's kind of meant to process toxins. It's totally designed to. I mean, point in case is like, look at everyone around us is alive right now. You know, everyone's eating these oils. It is what it is, but if you're gonna be putting something in your body every single day, don't get that. You know what you do want is like an olive oil. Yeah, all right. See this stuff? You don't want this stuff. Canola oil, vegetable oil, you don't want it. This stuff though, is fine. You can tell like right away, it's a totally different aesthetic. If you want to be really fancy, like if you have like we're trying to like just make these meals, right? I would go organic always, but if you want it, typically glass bottles is the way you want to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, it doesn't matter. The thing that matters is eating. You know, so do whatever you got to do to eat.
It just plays off itself.
Hi.
Today.
Doing
I've got
great.
a quick question.
You're better than good.
Your video.
Yeah. And I have internet, but God bless you.
Thank you too. I'll film you all day.
Thank
too.
you. Bye. You gotta pump people up everywhere you go. You know? It's the point of everything.
Pump them up.
Yeah, it's what they want. It's what they need. Pump them up, they do a better job. You do a better job. Everyone does a better job. Pump everybody up. Even if you don't want anything to do with it. There's a way to go about it. With humility, respect, love, and enthusiasm. Okay. Here's your new pan, Justin. This is your new best friend.
My new best friend?
Yeah, pretty much.
You gonna hang out all the time?
Yeah, you can make a lot of food in this. Alright, back from the grocery store. Now we're gonna cook. I'm Cameron Argon, and this is how to eat food. Here's all our ingredients. Chicken thighs. No one wants to eat chicken breast. California style vegetable mix. Simple, easy, frozen. Hash browns. Shredded frozen potatoes with no added oils. And our seasonings, which we'll get to in a minute. And olive oil. And I like to have a little drink while I cook.
And a little bit of bubble gum right there.
Yeah, shout out Topo Chico. So good. Sponsor me. First things first, chicken in the glass pan. You need a glass pan. You should also set the oven to 375. Alright, you want to open this up. The only thing I look out for with this chicken from the store is these pads. Sometimes they'll leak like the cooling gel will come through. So sometimes I just like to look at it, you know, but it looks pretty good. Sometimes you'll get that when it's frozen, which a lot of this chicken will come in from the store, it's frozen. Take a little smell. You know, people are also always grossed out about chicken. So whatever. Cameraman's eating chicken. Chicken when we cook chicken. Yo, what up?
What's up, chef?
Not much. Hold on.
I like to eat the chicken. I like to eat the chicken. I like to eat the chicken. I like to eat the chicken.
Someone some love. properly. Always dry your hands off with your t-shirt, because your t-shirt's always dirty, and dirt's good for your immune system.
I can feel the love.
Yeah, felt it. Next, olive oil. This is a cooking show for people who don't know how to cook, aka our cameraman. This is where the inspiration for the video comes from. He's like, I'm starving. I'm like, well, you gotta cook. He's like, I don't know how. It's like, this is how you do it. People don't know how to do this stuff, which is, you know, that's why we're doing this. Help you out. So, olive oil, I put a lot. People are always like, little dab. I'm just like, nah, put a bunch. Maybe a little more for good luck. Literally won't hurt you. And then our seasonings, which we're gonna do salt and pepper, chili powder, and cayenne. Now, if you don't like spice, you can use something different. So, I kind of put a lot on. Because this is also gonna season everything. You know? It's gonna season your vegetables too, in the long run. I don't know, the more you do this, which is gonna be every single day, you're gonna cook and eat every single day. You get better at seasoning things. You know? And this is kind of where the spice comes in. The chili powder is not, it's kind of more for flavor. But this is like your spice, your heat. I'm a fan of heat. So I put it in now. And then salt. Alright, so there we go. You know? Now this is where I rub it all around. I typically will turn everything upside down. Cameraman's eating again. Cameraman, this is exactly why we're doing this. I start hanging around people, and I can just tell everyone's starving all the time. I'm like, when aren't you guys eating? Like, oh, I ate this, I ate this. It's like, you need to be eating a lot every day. You know, I eat almost 2 pounds of chicken every single day. So, if you don't eat, you're gonna be like our cameraman and just nibbling on whatever you can get his hands on, which is Walmart orange chicken. You know, he can't help himself.
And fries.
Yeah, he couldn't wait till the chicken's in the oven to start eating. So I get it all mixed up, get like a little like sauce kind of thing going on, and then I'll just spread it around. Cameraman is chewing on the thing. That's why you shouldn't be eating, because everyone's gonna hear you chewing. What the hell's wrong with you? See, this is exactly why we're doing this, because people cannot stop eating bad things when they need to be eating good things all the time. So there you go. Make a nice little bed. You know, wash your hands again because oil is a pain in the ass. I can't wait to edit this and listen to Justin chewing in my headphones. Okay, hash browns. Since I don't have
The skizzers.
skizzers. Yeah, see, just like simple, and then just make a bed of it in one smooth operation, which is sick. But our timeline for this video is kind of all over the place. We'll probably make another one of these at some point. Probably be the same exact recipe. But you know, let's see, I'm glad I got that other one.
Ooh,
Because it's not even enough.
got a man down.
These vegetables. This is that Greater Valley stuff.
Got another man down.
Alright, so you saw how long this took. You know, I'm not even in my own kitchen. You know, having to explain everything. I just used both these bags, you know, and almost a whole bag of this. So it's literally like the more the merrier. This is gonna cook down too when you know, it's all gonna reduce, I guess. So, in it goes.
And middle drawer.
Yeah, wherever.
Put it right.
I mean, you can experiment, you know? You're gonna make it every day. So, you can experiment with seasonings, experiment with how long you keep it in. Like I said, if you buy boneless, probably doesn't need as much time. A little thinner, you know? If you buy the bones, you know. I'm gonna put it on for an hour and 5 minutes. Here's another thing why chicken thighs are better. You can't really overcook them. You know, if they're in there too long, they just, I don't know what it is. It's really hard to overcook chicken thighs. With chicken breast, you ever cook chicken breast? It sucks. It's like gross, and there's no fat on those. I don't know why people like that stuff. They're more expensive. They're a bigger pain in the ass. I don't know where these ideas are coming from. Chicken thighs, frozen vegetables, frozen potatoes, glass pan, olive oil, basic seasonings. It's not that difficult. Every day, you know. I'll eat this, I'll take it out, I'll show you what we do when we take it out too. A little bit of prep there. I just take a knife and fork, shred the chicken, mix it all around, and like there's like a liquid in there from the fat from the chicken thighs and the oil and everything just cooking, water and fat and oil, and I just shred everything and then kind of like pat it down in a way and just like let it sit there for a little bit, you know, and then I eat it when it cools off, and that's kind of when everything's kind of soaked, you know. Then eat as much as I want, put it in a container, and I just eat that anytime I'm hungry. Usually lasts me about a day. So I make this literally every day. But I've done a bunch of different recipes before. You know, this right now I'm just really into chicken. Chicken's also not the best for you. It's kind of like, that's what I'm saying, like if you're gonna buy chicken, just spend some money because it's actually kind of gross, like those birds. If you buy them just like cheap chicken at the grocery store, those are not fun birds, you know? It's not like you're like at a ranch and there's like chickens running around. It's like, no, you're like in a, I don't know what they call them. It's like feed houses. So kind of, if you're gonna eat something every single day, you should be mindful of where, you know, kind of it's coming from. You know, it's gonna have implications on your health long term. Obviously, in the immediate life, not really. Your body's kind of meant to process toxins, especially when you're young, you know. But older you get, the more it hits you, and yeah, so just start now. But yeah, I hope this video, well, we'll do some prep. I'll show you what it's like when it's done. We'll feed the house and be on our way, you know. But you gotta do this every single day. You gotta eat, so let's do it right, because it's gonna put you ahead, you know. Even if it takes an hour to cook in the oven, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything for the next hour, but it's gonna cook. You saw that, it took 5 minutes to prep, maybe 5 minutes afterwards. And you gotta do it every day, you have to eat. We're so devolved from eating because we can access food so quickly. Even what we did today is devolved. Like we didn't like do anything to get that food besides go to a grocery store and just pick it up. So it's like, even this is in a way devolved, but you need to do it. It's part of like, you know, our natural existence. And if you're having problems in life, it's probably because you're not eating enough, you know? And a lot of the foods you eat, just you're not even gonna get nutrition from it. And yeah, yeah, so if you're having problems, it's probably because you're not eating enough. And that's probably resonating with a lot of you out there. So get on it. It's easy, make you feel good, gives you momentum. You know, it'll trigger a lot of positive things in your life, for sure. So that's how it's done. That's the Cameron Argon Big Chocolate Chicken Bake, 1 pan, potato, vegetables, chicken, thighs. You're gonna see this, it's gonna be good. Everyone's gonna like it. Last step of the final prep, get like a fork and knife. You have a bigger knife than this?
Right there.
Alright, where your, the moment we've all been waiting for. What the heck is this thing? Is this an oven mitt?
It's a crab claw.
Let's look at it. So I like when it chars up like that. I think it adds a nice little flavor. Let's check it out. A little bunch of heat coming out of this. You know? God, this oven mitt's super bizarre. So we put this in for an hour and 10 minutes. What you're looking for is that chicken. You want it to... Look at that. Bomb.
Yummy.
It should just shred. Yeah, that's perfect. See that? That is perfect. Turn this off. This is how it's done, people. This is how to eat good all the time. Isn't that like bomb? Who doesn't want to eat that every day?
Looks super yummy.
Yeah. You start eating this every day and you're going to start craving it every day. And it's not this you're craving, it's just the real food aspect. So when you eat other food, it's just going to be for fun, basically. And you're going to want to eat later on. Like you're going to find yourself like eating something and then being hungry afterwards because you didn't. So this is the only problem you can have is too much food in the pan, a little spillover. But oh well, you can clean shit up. Look at that. Just give everything a good slicing. Yeah, then you kind of just want to mash it around, you know? This is the shred part. Just get everything all sliced and diced, and then that sauce. And then the nice thing about this recipe too, is because of that like, you know, oily gravy thing going on, it tastes great the next day after you reheat it. I really enjoy it in all stages of this dish. It definitely needs to be like mixed around. You need to get that potato and that kind of mixed with that seasoning. It's nice because you can cook the chicken in the seasoning, and then afterwards the seasoning can kind of like season everything else. So like I said, it takes about 5 minutes before, and then about an hour, a little over an hour to cook, and then about 5 minutes afterwards to shred. And if you do it every day, you get better and better at it, and do it different ways every single time. Just how anything is when you make it with your hands, unless you're like crazy good at getting the same product every time. But we're not eating to impress anybody. We're just eating to eat.
Just eating to eat.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, if you made this to someone in a non-impressive way, and they were starving, like, hey, do you want to eat? They'd be impressed. They'd be like, wow, this is really good. I'm like, you're just starving. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yep.
Looks nice and tasty.
Does. Every single day. Every day. Just get it all mixed in. See, I don't think we had like typically it was like a lot more water in the end. You know, maybe every oven's different. You're gonna make it every day, so you get better at it. And there's honestly, there's not like a bad option to this. All right, this is what I eat every single day. Pretty much one of these whole. Check it out. Boom. Now let's wait like 10 minutes for it to cool down. Alright, let's edit this last bit, and then let's eat.